bigger work for those who have their more on the upper body and the shoulder area. Today the focus will be a bit more down. Yeah? And to start off, we're gonna lay on the back. Unusual for me to start like that. The only thing you have to do now is try not to fall asleep. It's kind of a little bit of an awareness work to prepare your bodies for the hip openers. Try not to fall asleep. It's very tempting once you start talking to try not. Yeah? Lay on your backs with your knees bended. Feet a little bit wider than the hips apart. And then place your feet in a way that you feel is easy. Not too close to the buttocks, not too far away. Very easy ground. Toes pointing straight ahead so that you don't narrow the back of your pelvis. And then get to feel. For the moment, just turn the whole of your awareness inward. Become aware of your body. How it lays on the earth, how it roots, the weight. Just enter the body, enter the sensations. Connect. Can you let go a little bit more of your thigh bones? Can you let them settle a little deeper? Maybe by relaxing the muscles around the hip joints. Same with the shoulders. Can you drop a bit deeper as you soften? Neck nice and long, back of the head. And as you release, observe what happens to your breath. See if your breath has become a little bit more at ease. Maybe a little deeper. As you start to relax, you may feel a more depth in the breath. And if you bring your hands now on your belly, on your lower belly, you may feel that the belly rises and descends with each breath. See also how your mind has entered into a space within yourself which feels peaceful and quiet. So that each of your movements you're going to do are connected from that space. They start from that quiet inner space and you will return to that quiet inner space. So you always know how far to go in the poses without strain. Now keep one hand on your abdomen and bring the other one on your chest. And we're going to slowly deepen that breath now. So as you inhale, briefly inhale into the hand that lays on the abdomen. And as you further inhale, feel the chest widening and opening up. And when you come to the top of your inhale, when you exhale, let first the abdomen fall back. And then only the rib cage relaxing. Do that several times. So inhaling briefly into the hand on your abdomen. And as you further move the breath into the body, feel the chest expanding in all directions, front, back, and side. And when you exhale, keep that expansive feeling in the chest. Just let the abdomen relax first. Then the chest relaxes. Keep breathing until you find a rhythm that is long, smooth, and even. So all your breaths become about the same length of time. as you exhale, keeping the breath in the same way, now feel your spine lengthening. So push your tail a little bit forward and the crown of the head a little bit opposite way. When the abdomen falls down. And then when you inhale, let it all relax. So only on the exhale, you feel your spine longer, lengthening towards the floor. With that same kind of breath. Observe that when you start to inhale, you don't totally blow the abdomen up. The abdomen rises a little bit and then the feeling changes. When your chest expands on the inhale, the abdomen actually falls back to the spine. Ground your shoulders, so feel not only a lengthening but a widening of the back as well. Staying connected with that breath, hug your right knee into your chest. Keep the hip on the floor, so don't lift the hip and the buttock bone up. And each time as you exhale, on the exhale, draw the knee closer to your chest and a little bit sideways of your body, towards your armpit. Release a bit on the inhale, release it back the knee. And on the next exhale, see if you can draw it a little closer towards your right arm. Now turn your left leg inward and stretch out through the heel. So that the thigh bone rolls inward and the left leg stretches out onto the floor. With all the toes pointing up to the ceiling. Not to the floor, to the ceiling. Now as you bring your right knee even closer to the side of your chest, bring your left thigh bone down into the floor. So you stretch your psoas on that side. One more time. With that long, beautiful exhale, releasing the hip muscles around the hip socket. And then release. Bring the foot onto the floor, bend your other leg. Both legs bended, feet on the floor again. And now the same to your left side. So start with both feet flat on the floor. Knees bended. So now hug your left knee. And remember, on each long exhale, draw it into the body and slightly to the side, towards your left arm. Turn your right leg inward and stretch out through the heel, keeping the thigh bone as close to the floor as you can manage. Right leg straight now, inward rotation. And on each inhale, release the knee a bit. But on each exhale, hug it closer towards your arm. Softening the muscles around the hips. And relax. Take a deep breath in. Long, satisfying breath out. And bend both knees again. We're going to do a stretch for the muscles now. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, close to the buttocks, and the knees together, feet together. Now bring your right leg over your left leg so that the inner thighs touch. Inner thighs touching. Yeah. Inner thighs touching, everybody. And lift your buttocks and shift them to the right side. Don't lift your foot, lift your buttocks. Lift them up, shift them to the right side of your mat a little bit. Yeah? Bring your right hand underneath your head. With the thumb and the index finger feeling the length of your neck. Now root down to the right shoulder and the right elbow. Do not let it come off the floor. On an exhale, bring the legs to the left side of your body. And only go as far as you can keep that right shoulder on the floor. Do not go any further than that. Huh? Doesn't matter if your legs touch the floor or not. Now press with your back of the head into your hand for a count of 3. Release. And turn your head to look towards your elbow, your right hand. Now do this again, but don't come back to the center. Keep your head sideways. Press for a count of 3. Release. And see if you can turn a little bit more. Sliding your head a little bit to the left to keep the neck long. So that your chin doesn't go to your shoulder. Take a few breaths. If you feel any pinching in your sacroiliac joint, then bring the legs back up. If not, see if you can stay a little longer, letting the leg stretch deepen throughout the whole issue. So your right shoulder, feel it deep into the floor. Elbow deep into the floor.
Where's the sacroiliac joint?
Here, where the sacrum meets.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. I get a bit of pinching.
Yeah, then lift it up and don't go so far. Huh? Lift the legs up and do it in movement instead of holding. Yeah, just with a relaxing exhale. Now, on an exhale, bring the legs back up. Turn first the head to the center, and then the legs. Unwind and hug your knees. But first shift your pelvis back to the center. And then hug your knees. Roll around your sacrum. Beautiful circling. And then bring your feet onto the floor. And bring your other leg over. Left leg over, lifting the butt but shifting them to the left. Left hand underneath the head. Yeah. Ground to your left shoulder and elbow. This is very important for your opening of your shoulder. Yeah. And then slowly release to the right side with ease. But let the breath be in the left shoulder blade. You should have asked me. Yeah. Why do you do this?
That's for our boot camp.
Yeah?
For our boot camp. I can delete it.
But why are you going to use it?
We're going on YouTube for our business.
Okay, okay. It's okay then. You can do it.
Okay.
I thought it was for other uses.
Oh,
You
no,
should
no.
ask me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, left elbow nice.